By the late 1880s, Bryan was a growing, thriving city. In 1888, they constructed a city hall building, which also included opera house, private meeting space, and private offices. This building was used for that purpose for several decades until February 1909, when one morning early, it caught fire and burned to the ground. That was pretty unique because the building that contained the firehouse and the fire equipment burned down in Bryan. Fire had become a big deal in the early part of 1909. Only a month before, down the street at the corner of what is now William Joel Bryan Parkway and Main Street, a major building, the Perkins Building, burned to the ground. The Perkins Building housed the First National Bank, the local newspaper, the largest wholesale grocery store, and a number of other businesses. This was very significant because when the fire occurred early one morning, the fire department, when they got there to fight the fire, didn't have enough water. There was a local franchisee who operated the water and light plant, and there wasn't any water to fight the fire. The very next morning, on Saturday morning, while the building was still smoldering, the city council called a special meeting. There was a long technical discussion of how pumps had failed and there wasn't any water in the water storage tank, and ultimately it was decided that day that they would schedule a special municipal bond election for just a couple of months after that to borrow money to buy this company and operate their own water and electric system. This is the genesis of what we now know as BTU.